Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. The Australian dollar has remained bearish over the last 24 hours as the market tumbles now to a low of 79.07 or just in front of that support minor at 10. What initially triggered the overnight decline was the fact that the RBA Governor Phil Lowe added fuel to the bearish sentiment after downplaying the prospects of any Australian rate hike in the near future. A rise in global interest rates has no automatic implications for us here in Australia, he said to an audience at the American Chamber of Commerce in Perth. Also was helped the sell-off for the Australian dollar was the fact that the US Federal Reserve yesterday was more upbeat on its statement and has strengthened the US dollar. Also to add, it is that the ANZ Bank has predicted that the RBA will start raising interest rates towards the start of next year and is tipped for 225 basis points. It is my view that the market will only start talking about a rate hike in Australia once the Fed has fulfilled its 3 rate hikes, with the next one coming in December. Then we could start looking at the RBA's comments to the fact that we are looking more to a hawkish view. So at the moment, I'm looking for a move towards 78.60. Now, as you notice, I have put a 60-day moving average in there. And the reason behind that is the fact that CTAs, also known as commodity trading advisors, do come into the market. They're hedge funds, if some of you don't know who they are. Now, as you can see, the break here recently of 76 cents did see a fall. And the break to the upside around 75 cents did get a rally all the way up to 81 cents. It is viewed if the market does take out 78.60, then we could see further risk to the downside and look towards 78 or even down towards 76 as a potential target. However, towards the first challenge, we could see some bids building up towards 78.60. So do be a little bit careful if you're trading from the short side. With the bearish outside range day still intact for the euro, I am looking for a move towards the downside with the immediate target seen at 118.70, with the uptrend coming in at 117.95.05. Any advances towards 119.70 should be seen as a sell opportunity. Reason behind that is we had a shooting star which was negated, but then another shooting star come in and a bearish outside range day. These 3 signals are clearly in front of the 120 handle is a potential sell zone, and even though we've seen some recoveries, overall I still expect to see the weakness to continue, and with the US dollar also posting a bullish outside range day should put further stress across the board to the other currencies to sell off, or in the dollar yen case maybe to recover. But at the moment I am a little bit concerned at the fact that the indicators are overbought, and we could see a retreat from 112.70 to 113.15 and look towards the downside with the immediate target seen at 111.80. I do expect to see stops under there, but towards 110.19.95 a base, and could see a recovery for a bullish move to around 115 in the broader picture. So get the pullback, get the recovery, and then look up towards the 115 area. The pound, after 4 consecutive times, has fell towards 136, and with the overnight recovery, I expect to see the 5th one to also fail. Later tonight, we do have the UK Prime Minister Theresa May speaking in Italy to deliver a Brexit speech. We could see some whippiness in the market. So above 136 to fail, and I'm looking down towards 134, 30.35 still as a potential target, especially after this potentially long-legged doji is a failed indicator that the market could not sustain a bull run. We are closer now to its objective of 1,280. I expect to see this form a base from there and not get short. Now, overnight, the market did announce in the newswires that North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un has called US President Donald Trump deranged and saying he will pay dearly for his threats. Earlier this week, we did see Donald Trump deliver a speech to the United Nations and said that he would totally destroy North Korea if they attacked the US or its allies. So keep a little close watch on that. Gold is a safe haven demand. So on one aspect, we could see demand return for those reasons. And secondly, I am a buyer from the region of this 80.82 level and look up towards 99 to 13.10. And to wrap up with oil, I'm still bullish at this stage, but still keeping a close watch to these indicators in case we start to break down. The immediate support comes in at 50.20 and below that 49.5, which should serve as a base. Any advances towards the top side, I expect to see a resistance coming in around 52 figure 10.